Excellent. So hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, of the Museum of Interesting Things, and this is the Doomsday Speakeasy 2019. I still can't believe it's 2019. So the way I do this is I do it like a 40-second street shell game, where the guy would show up with 3 shells and mix them up and all that. The only difference is there isn't 3 shells, there isn't a quarter, and you win nothing. But that's just like a shell game, actually, in New York. Okay, so I'm going to mix these up like that, and you pick a package, any package. Excellent. Oh, let me get out the scissors also. So I'm going to put scissors on the sofa, and then you guys grab a scissor when you get a package. Oh, someone was smart and put them in a plastic bag. So here are my absolutely dreadful scissors from the dollar store. So once you get a package, grab a scissors if you need. There you go. Excellent. Step right up. Go ahead. That's my bad mixing. Excellent. That's my horrible mixing. Are you confused, Jennifer? Good. Excellent.
Thank you.
I always hear the Mission Impossible theme in the background of my head whenever I do this. Of course, now they're going to sue me for talk rock. Very Orwellian. So let me know when the first one gets open.
We're open to you. Oh, wait, just
When America Went Haywire. This is fascinating because I don't remember. Someone may have recommended this and got it for the museum. Who opened this? Oh. That was you. What's your name?
Mo.
So Mo opened up this really cool book, When America Went Haywire, which is fascinating. Fantasyland. And let's look at the table of contents and see what it's talking about. Big Bang. Wow. It looks like a type of almost futurist type of, I'm not sure. What a cool book. This is amazing. That's a really cool book. I'm probably going to use this for my future shows. By the way, keep the packaging together with it and put it inside, and we'll put it on the floor over there so we know. That's a really good movie. What a cool film. So this is an Edgar Allan Poe documentary on 16mm film. That is really such a unique film. It was hard to find. What's your name? Stephanie. So when we show this film, you could be like, I was the one who opened that film. I got to touch it before. That's very cool. So I'll let you do that. And you opened up a newspaper. Oh, wow. This is that's amazing. It is dark, but very cool. This is the Kennedy assassination paper. The Sun, Kennedy murdered by Dallas sniper. Johnson sworn in as 36th president. And I'm actually amassing an entire collection. I've got so many different versions of this. It's unbelievable how many papers still exist in mint condition. So this is going to be a special exhibit that we're going to do one time. What's your name?
Haley.
Haley, so you'll be the one who had opened this one, which is a really cool looking one. Wow. So put that together with the packaging for that. Yeah, when we do that show, you'll be like, that was the one oh, I was wondering where this went. I had no clue. I was looking all over the house going, how could that be in that bag? It shouldn't be that. So we have a history of toys, and I have the history of slinkies, and this is a Garfield slinky. How cool. So all you cat fans, you can now have a that is so funny. So what's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie, is it with an F?
No,
PH? My band is Sophia Run, that's why I always ask, but with an F, but it's all good. That is funny. What a cool one. Oh my God, that's great. So now whenever we do our History of Toys show, you'll be like, I opened up the Garfield. He'll be at every History of Toys show. And my cat will love it. That's great. What's next? Oh, excellent! This is so cool, and this is perfect for me because I'm a driver in the city.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what's your name?
Brett.
Brett, that is a very cool one. Do you have a car?
I don't know.
You don't? Then you will never have this happen to you because this is a stereoscope of a cop in New York City. A cop giving someone a ticket. I'm not sure what town. Somebody wearing glasses who can see can tell me. And then this one is Moses, I think. Yeah, that's Moses. So that's the famous Moses, the Michelangelo Moses. So if you know the stories of people thinking that Jews had horns, where did that come from? It actually came from a statue that Michelangelo made of Moses wearing horns. So why did Michelangelo, I actually studied the Bible in 3 languages, original Aramaic as well, and the Talmud in original Aramaic. I was an A student as a kid. I'm not very religious, but it was just the logic and it was so fantastic, and the justice was so fantastic that I loved learning about that logic and justice. So why with this, with the horns and all that? So in the Bible, there's a point where Moses gets angry at the Jews, and one of those terms they use is he grew like horns, and the idea was that was like he got so angry he grew like flaring your nose. So people would think, oh, Americans flare their nose, you know, they have big, no, it was just a term of, you know, a description on anger. It's not saying that people had actual horns, but of course people took it literally, and then Michelangelo made this thing with the horns, so everyone thinks, oh, Jews have horns. So I had someone I knew went down to the south, and so the guy there never seen a Jewish person. He was like in the 1950s or 60s, and they actually walked over to him and felt his head to see if he had horns, because he was curious whether or not Jews actually had horns on their head. I'm like, wow. It was probably around the time the Duck and Cover films came out. It was the same people. A newspaper will save you. I love when they say a newspaper will save you, unless it's fake news, then it won't. You know? But yeah, these are really cool stereoscopes. That's very, very cool. And the last item here, excellent. Let's see what you open.
Remote control.
Oh my God, this is like the holy grail of remote controls. You are going to be so proud you opened this. This is Jennifer. If you've never been to the Intrepid Museum, I'm like the house band over there now. I've done it for like, I don't know, a decade. I've been doing the Intrepid at least multiple times a year. So if you haven't been to the Intrepid, go to the Intrepid. So it's ironic that someone who works at the Intrepid would open up the world's first remote control, the Zenith Flashmatic. I have this remote control. It's a funky looking green remote control, and it's basically a flashlight. So you would flash the flashlight to your television, and it would turn it on and off. And if you flashed it, I believe, on that side, it would now have the instructions, so I'll know. But it would change the channels. But what was funny was when the sun shined through your windows, it also changed the channels and turn it on and off. Yeah, it drove people crazy. This is like the holy grail of items to get. But now I have the directions. I actually can look at how much. This is a flashlight. That's all it is. Look at how much direction they have for this flashlight. Holy moly! Look at these charts. This is insane.
Schematic.
Yeah, it's the schematics, obviously. Yeah, code Flashmatic units red dot code. This is unbelievable. Look at all that. This is huge. That is hysterical. That is, yeah, you're going to be very proud of me. So give everyone a hand. You did a great job.